Happy Wednesday, paper artisans and fellow crafters. I'm Chandra with Stockton Stuff. Today I am doing Want to Try Wednesday with Paulette Fullard video response, and there's two things that I wanted to try this Wednesday. First of all, I unboxed my Amazon laminator that I got for my birthday, and yes, I asked for crafty items for my birthday. I wanted to make some of those shaped tags that, you know, laminated with the glitter inside, but I'm not so sure I like the way they came out. And maybe it is the laminating film or the Amazon. I know a lot of people have Scotch, but I wanted the Amazon because it was wider. It would take sheets up to 13 inches, so I figured I could put a 12 by 12 in there. So here's the four that I made. I did a diamond, and I had some birthday hat scatter that I did. It's not so bad, and I just put some regular birthday ribbon in it. I did a star, and it came out really crinkly, and so I'm not sure why that is. I felt like you can see it's not straight at all. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I put the word coffee that I cut on some gold craft paper, and I had some stars glitter that I put in there, and then I added this is some octagon, and I did good luck, and I got this sequins at Hobby Lobby, and I put this bow on here because I put my I put my thing on backwards, so I just tried to cover it up on the front. I did do the words, cut them twice so that they wouldn't be white on the back, but it's still backwards. But so that was that one, and that one's not so bad. But then I did the heart, and it did the same thing, and I can't remember if those two were maybe at the top of the page or not. So it's got that crinkly dip, and this one was with love, and I just put a bow on it because it matched, and I used my little heart from my We Are Memory Keepers that I got from scrapbook.com. They show the shape ones. All right, so that's those tags. I'm going to keep playing with it. If anybody has any tips for me, please share them in the comments so that I don't have that crinkly look. What did I do wrong? So the next thing I wanted to try was memory decks cards, and I did not want to buy a die. So I'm going to show you what I did. First, let me tell you what I used. I had some different packs of ephemera that I used, and I'm sorry I didn't bring those out. I used the My Mind's Eye designer paper for these two, and I used this Craft Perfect mint blush for this one. And I watched a video about how to make a memory decks card without your without a die. So this one is tabbed to the left, and actually I used my punch board, and this one is tabbed to the right, and this one is actually tabbed in the middle, as you can see. So for this one I use this mint blush, this silver that was in there is called Steel Diamonds, and I also used the Salmon Harlequin, and I cut a circle with one of my In Love Arts dies, and I thought the texture on both of those was great. These two, no, the white is a doily from Stampin' Up, and the silver was in a ephemera, all glitter silver ephemera pack. I did cover that with Mod Podge because I hate glitter that comes off on your hand, so I coated that so that wouldn't happen. And I this was a sticker from something I had, and then I had this die cut Friend. I want to say that's an alley die, and Smile was my Sizzix die that I showed you last week, and I popped it up on some foam, and I cut that bottom piece, the shadow piece that I like so much. So they both ended up textured because I used that salmon paper, which was already textured. So what I did is I had this stock of old school Rolodex cards. So I just laid it there. I actually turned it over on the back and just tried to cut it out, fussy cut it with my snips, and it's not really straight, but I'll keep working on it. I actually do have a little tool that is actually for Rolodex that punches cards like in business cards, and I cannot put my hands on it right now. So I'm going to find that, because of course, you know, a Heidi Swap punch right now is very expensive. And for this one, there was a something on Facebook about punch your hole and then cut out the middle. You see they're not really straight, so I'm still working on that piece. But again, I used ephemera. That's a doily that I don't know, it's a gold doily. I think I bought it at Tuesday Morning, but I thought it would bring out the gold there. And I put this on some of that green glittery paper that I use all the time. I popped this up. I put some stickles there just to give it a little bit of bling. And the paper already has shimmer in it. This one, some words out of one of those sticker word sets. This was from an ephemera pack I had. I believe that the feathers came out of the same pack as this, and Brave, and then I put a little bit of Glossy Accents, which is still wet, so I'm being very careful. And then this one I traced actually and tried to cut a little bit better. This, I had a bunch of these pieces left from last Christmas that I cut out of a box. You know, I was making a box and I cut it out to have a acetate piece there. So I saved these because they're really good pieces, and they're actually 4 inches wide, which is how wide a Memorydex card is. So what I did was I took 2 of them, and I used a tape runner to put them on actually a Rolodex card. So this is actually the bottom of a real Rolodex card. So I layered it twice, you know, with the front and back. You guys might know, this is a 2-year-old Michael's pad, and I literally don't have anything left but the cut apart pages. 2 of them. I don't have any other pages. So I just used what I had. There was a strip that had all the different drinks, the cocktails on there. So I cut them out with an oval die the long way, and then I used a strip off that sheet just to kind of cover up the bottom, because of course this doesn't come all the way down, as you can see there. And then I just layered, cut again oval, did a background. I was trying to pull out the mint green there, but they're bluish color. Anyway, I thought it came out cute. So I may use the rest of those to do some Memorydex cards, because what am I gonna do with 100 Rolodex cards? So I picked them up somewhere, or actually I have a beautiful cherry wood Rolodex box that I may craft up, because nobody uses Rolodex, but I could turn it into a Memorydex card holder. So I did tags with my laminator and Memorydex cards, and I know I still have work to do on my holes. Thanks for watching.